beautiful Taurus, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your career reading for April 2021. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody, so please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. This is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, I'm running a competition up until the 12th of April 2021 for one lucky subscriber to win a personal reading. I will let you know how to win that reading right at the end of this one, as some people are here for the messages only and some people are here for both. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What do my beautiful Taurus need to know regarding their career? I'm setting the date from the 4th of April 2021 right through to the 4th of May 2021. We have the Tower. Okay, so something crumbling here. This is the protagonist energy. So I feel, Taurus, that this is your energy. You're the one who is shaking up the system here. Definitely an energy of being a maverick. I feel very much like either you're having some sort of shift here where there's sudden upheaval. You've decided that you want to go in a different direction, or perhaps you're thinking about getting a new job, or maybe even moving into a new career avenue completely. But I feel like you are going out there and happening to life. You're happening to things. I feel like you're in this energy of, now I don't want to say destruction, but that's the kind of energy I'm getting here. I feel like something has come as far as it can within a situation. You've been resisting something for a long time, and it's almost like you're feeling stuck. So there may have been a bit of a fear of change there for a little while, but now I feel like there's some sort of upheaval. When you get a Tower moment, it's often a surprise. Not all surprises are bad ones, but I feel like you are shaking up the status quo for April. So either you've been doing something that you've loved doing for a long time, but you've either lost your mojo for it and you're thinking, well, you know what, it's time to do something new. There's change here, an awakening, okay? It may come as a shock to other people because this is your protagonist energy. This is not actually just happening to you. This is the driving force. You're doing this, okay? You're activating change within your world. It's transformative. As you can see, the crown chakra has been hit there, which is a point of epiphany, and it puts the building on fire, because if you've been feeling comfortable in a certain situation or sitting on the fence with some sort of idea or decision, the Tower goes on fire to make you, force you almost to make that decision and come off that sort of fence, be knocked off the fence. As you can see, the two butterflies, they exit the Tower because it's on fire. If you stay where you are, you recognize that you're feeling stuck and that you're going nowhere, and worse, you know, it's a painful kind of ending to stay stuck and never coming out of your comfort zone. So the butterflies, they exit the Tower because it's better to take a leap of faith in some area and be transformed for it forever, because you can't stay stuck forever, Taurus, okay? So there's that energy right there. A lot of people, they see the Tower and they think, oh, not a Tower, especially in the protagonist energy. That is your energy. You are shaking up the system here. Now we also have the Devil card. Ooh, you are super having like powerful change in April. The Devil card in the antagonist position indicates, you know, there is something here that's toxic. You're breaking away. You've decided that enough is enough, and you are moving forward for something that is more exciting for you, something that is more, how can I put it, you know, more healthy for you. So it's almost like you may be looking at drama within your career, or, you know, wherever you are working at the moment, and seeing some sort of negative behavior that's going on there that's really affecting you. I feel like you're detaching yourself from that. So for example, you may not be leaving the building, as it were, but I feel like you're thinking about it. There's an energy here of you really looking at it, identifying it. What is it that's fearful about the situation? What is it that's dramatic about this situation? As you can see, the moon there indicates illusion. And you can see the sort of theatrical kind of curtains there indicate some sort of drama. The Devil indicates some sort of toxic behavior, or something that either is obsessive. Perhaps you've been working way too hard and you've had an epiphany that you keep being on the treadmill of life, working really hard, and you know, you're not being rewarded in the way that you should be. So maybe you're taking the foot off the pedal a little bit and sort of, you know, really sort of freeing yourself up a little bit more and being open to having fun, for example. It could just be that, you know, there's some sort of toxic situation at work where you're identifying the thing that you may have been fearful of for a while. That may have been just change, you know, but you can see that it's an innocuous pair of hands that's causing the illusion there. You know, those hands, they don't look so scary by themselves, right? So there's definitely an energy here of freeing yourself up from the illusion that you may have built yourself, or that has been built within a company or a workspace. I feel like there's some sort of you know, there may be some sort of system in place that's very toxic and built upon control, micromanaging, that sort of thing, but you're releasing yourself from that energy. We got the High Priestess. Now, they have asked me to go again. There's something here, Taurus, that's come to the surface, whether it is some sort of secret or some sort of something that has been repressed, maybe something that you mistrusted for a while. Your intuition was bang on point. So if you felt like there was a change within the system, Taurus, that you're working in, if you, for example, if you work for yourself, it could be the change within sort of tax guidelines, or you're working sort of government guidelines or something like that. Something that intuitively you felt maybe shifting or changing, that maybe you felt fearful of or felt it was a negative change. I feel like you're actually using your intuition to sort of guide you through it successfully. I feel like it's a very positive time. I feel like anything that has been negative is behind you. That's what I'm feeling. It is a brighter day to come. Also, when you get the High Priestess energy, she's mute. She uses her intuition to guide her through situations, and recognizes that some things are not meant to be known logically. Some people are meant to understand things on a deeper level intuitively, and I feel like that's the position you're in right now. So whatever is coming to the surface that has been repressed or you've been mistrusting, I feel like you're really looking at it and you're really releasing it. Now, it could be that, you know, you've been working really hard in an institution that you really love, but there is one person who is toxic, maybe a manager or someone who has been bullying or some sort of negative behavior here. And, you know, intuitively, you're using your sort of integrity to rise above the situation and really blossom because of it. It's almost like you're blossoming in spite of it, Taurus. That's what I'm feeling here. And we've also got, oh yeah, look at that. Oh, yeah, so we got the Moon card again, something coming to the surface. Now, this may have been something that was unseen for a while, but intuitively you felt it because the Moon is about illusion, and it's also about intuition, feeling things on a deeper level. You may not have been able to see it with the eyes, Taurus, but you knew it was coming, whatever this is. I feel like you're going to guide yourself through this really well. And if you felt like you were in for a bit of a wild ride, I feel like you have the power to dampen this and work it in your favor, whatever this is. We will be going a little bit deeper here, but the Moon indicates, you know, fear. So for example, you know, you're really looking at the fear here and you're seeing that it's not so scary after all. If you're thinking about taking a leap of faith into something new, the Magician indicates you've got skill, you've got potential and confidence to take action and accomplish something new, or accomplish some sort of vision that you're trying to make reality there. Whatever you're thinking about, you're bringing about. So definitely an energy here of forces beyond your control at work, but also harnessing that power and manifesting whatever it is for your highest good. So for example, if you're not happy where you are and you're feeling a little bit stuck, or there's been negative energy, I feel like whatever you think about, you bring about. So for example, they're showing me The Secret. Okay, so The Secret is the book, The Secret, but there's a film of it too, I think. And so either you've been watching that, or that's something that you've been connected to recently. If not, perhaps they're indicating that you should, if you've picked it up and then put it back down again. But they're showing me something in that. Now, I haven't visited The Secret for many years, but there's something there about a workspace, about somebody being in a workplace where there's a lot of toxic energy and people bullied this person, and they sort of manifested to the universe, you know, sort of a rising above it kind of energy, and really imagined a really peaceful workspace. And actually within a month or so, those people who were making the person who was manifesting's life a little bit hell, they were actually transferred to another department. So they're showing me that image for a reason. Either that's what's going to happen with you, but it's about manifestation as well. So what you think about, you bring about. If you're dwelling in those emotions, then, you know, you like attracts like. But if you rise above it and then manifest a different environment, things actually change. okay? But I feel like there's something new coming on in here for you. Perhaps you're manifesting some sort of new opportunity. Now, I'm just going to move these over here for a moment and see what's coming towards you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurus? So it's almost like if you've been navigating a really tough time, Taurus, you're going to come out and, whoa, you're going to come out on top. Oh my gosh, like a boss. Taurus, what is this? King of Earth, Emperor energy. Oh my gosh. So if you're thinking about becoming an entrepreneur or having your own business, I mean, you're going to be the best of the best. I shuffle these cards like a million times, okay, over the years. And there's an energy here of you just rising up and enterprising, manifesting for your highest good. Money is coming towards you in a huge way. This is you planning for the future. I'm going to address each card first. The energy here is, you're in boss mode, male or female, not a gender specific reading. It's about the energy. The King of Earth indicates, being very reliable, being a leader, making practical, wise decisions, and actually investing in your future. This is an energy of you reaching and obtaining your highest goal. So if you're manifesting something new here, a new job or a new position, maybe you're going to, maybe there's some sort of competition at work, or you're going for a raise or promotion. This is you like stepping into some sort of leadership role, or some sort of role that gives you more how can I put that? Spirit, can you guide me? Responsibility. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. More responsibility. Whatever it is you're manifesting financially, this is going to be the best of the best. Okay, it's for your highest good, and a lot of abundance is headed towards you. This is the big one. Okay, so also there's an energy here of the Emperor. Now, the Emperor is, as I said, maybe you're going to be asking someone for some sort of advice, or, sort of playing by the rules. There's something here about playing by the rules here with authority. So either, there is a boss type figure here that is either leaving, because I feel like there's something being released here. There's something just being released. The Emperor indicates that you're planning for the future. You've got a strategy, a plan, and within that plan, you're going to be very, very successful, okay? This is domination energy. You are going to be a very, very good leader in this situation, and I feel like even when things are sort of in chaos, there is a calm, sort of authoritarian kind of energy to you. And when I say authoritarian, it sounds like such a horrible word, because nobody likes to be governed by anybody. But I feel like you can see the structure in the chaos of whatever is changing here. Okay, but financially, this is the big one. So a lot of money coming your way, but you work really hard for it, okay? So either, again, if you're trying to get your business off the ground, if you've got a sideline business that you're being an entrepreneur, another stream of income, it's going to do very, very well. Whatever this is, the foundation of it is so solid, it's a great idea, and it will grow financially exponentially, okay? Now I'm just going to pull one more card for the energy, and then I'm going to get to a Celtic Cross and see what's going on there for you, my beautiful Taurus. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. One more for my beautiful Taurus. What are they meant to see for their career? I feel also that you've got a bit of an ally at work there as well within your workspace. So either you're gravitating and thinking about partnering up with somebody who has the similar traits to yourself, who's very reliable, grounded. There's an indication here that both of you will be allies, and even though it's two masculine energies here, you could have two masculine energies come to your aid in a situation and give you really good guidance, but I feel very much like it's you partnering up with somebody, Taurus. Taurus, this is your energy. Okay, so this is a lot of wealth and a lot of abundance coming your way. So definitely, whatever it is you're changing and releasing, anything that's holding you back. So for example, if you're in a job or some sort of position where you think, you know what, I work really hard and I deserve better than this. I feel like if you're trying to manifest a new opportunity that actually pays you what you truly deserve, or you're reaching up for a position that is above the one that you're currently in, you're going to be very, very successful, okay? Oh my gosh, yeah. So we've got the Ace of Fire here. Ace of Fire is basically Ace of Wands. Whatever it is that you're passionate about, that you really want to achieve in order to, set your soul on fire there is some sort of new project or some sort of new inspiration or desire to create a wonderful financial and passionate future. There's an opportunity coming on in here that will lead you to wherever you want to go. I mean, these two cards, they're just highlighting them to me right now. There's a lot of inspiration here. And whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, you will achieve it. There's a lot of focus here on having to really knuckle down. And how can I? Yeah, it's like laser focus. They're showing me here. But whatever it is you're passionate about, it's really going to bring a lot of money. But it's almost like you're going to be able to work and enjoy whatever it is that you do, and the money sort of grows exponentially from there. So financially, you may be. It could be the start of something new. I mean, a new partnership with you and another person. It could even be like, I feel like it's something passionate though that you really want to do. The idea may have been brewing for a while, but they're really indicating that whatever this is, it will grow quite quickly. And by, well, they're giving me by the fall of this year, it will actually be something that you can look back on and go, whoa, I'm really glad I did that, because your life has changed in a really great way. The Hermit card indicates a lot of introspection, enlightenment. You may have a question mark here as well, Taurus, whatever it is that you're doing, whether you go solo or whether you partner up with someone, you may be just getting advice from that person and deciding not to partner up with this person, because the Hermit card indicates a solitary energy. But it's definitely time for a bit of a timeout, for some sort of reflection, and whatever you need to know, the knowledge is deep within you. You have the smarts, you have the talent, you have the drive, the passion, you've got the know-how, and you've got, you're a good business head on you as well there. So the Hermit indicates there's going to be a lot of doors that are going to be unlocking for you and opening there for you, but finding the key is the important part. The key is whatever sets your soul on fire, the passion, okay? Your passion project has the opportunity or the potential to be very, very successful, okay? So let's get straight to a Celtic Cross and see what's going on there for you. See what the challenges are and what's going on. I'm using a new deck. I'm just going to move these over here so you can see them a little bit more. I'm using a new deck. It is beautiful. It's the Muse Tarot. Now, male or female, not a gender specific reading, but most of the characters in this particular deck are feminine characters, just so you're aware. It's just so beautiful. The colors are just incredible. It makes me feel really peaceful. Now, what is the heart of the matter? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. What is the heart of the matter for my beautiful Taurus? What is the heart of the matter for their career in April 2021? 4th of April right through to the 4th of May 2021. How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. The heart of the matter, 2 of emotions, okay? Now, the 2 of emotions, when is the 2 of cups? When you apply it to a career reading, it is about partnerships, okay? And healthy ones that are balanced and loving and caring. So you may be looking across the board and thinking, well, where am I happy? You may even be thinking about partnering up with someone that you love, maybe someone in your soul tribe, or maybe even a spouse or a partner there, romantic partner, and you're thinking about whether you want to partner up with this person or whether you want to go solo, because we have that Hermit card. Also, you're thinking about what is your bliss. What is it you love doing, and gravitating towards your soul tribe or to opportunities that really make you, want to dive on in. There's definitely some sort of proposal of either a contract to do what you love coming in the future, and I feel like you're calling this in. Now, what is the challenge in this situation? The world, the cosmos, okay? So the World card in reverse indicates there's some sort of unfinished business within a situation, or, some sort of lesson. You're having to... it's almost like there's doubt here, okay? It's almost like, should I stay or should I go? So definitely an energy of you looking at where you are right now, feeling stuck, because I feel like there's an energy of feeling a little bit meh in your situation. And, it's almost like they're giving me this sentence with this particular card. They're really illuminating it right now for me. It's better the devil you know or the devil you don't. Than the devil you don't. Better the devil you know than the devil you don't. That's the energy that I'm getting from this card, okay? So it's almost like you doubt that there will be opportunities that would be better out there, or there is a little bit of self-doubt, perhaps even that there is... could you do something else within the role that you have right now? How could you change things in order to make it better? There's some sort of delay here as well. Perhaps you're just holding off for a little bit because of fear, or perhaps you're waiting for the financial climate to change in some way and you're thinking, look before you leap kind of energy. But they're indicating here that either you're not satisfied within a situation, because I feel like there's something here where I truly feel like you've come as far as you can within a situation. You've done everything you can, but there's just this doubt about it, okay? Now what is below you? Below you, we have the Death card in the reverse. This is what is driving you right now. The Death card in reverse, it indicates, you're feeling stuck. There's inertia here, stagnancy. Maybe you feel like your hope is destroyed. Maybe you feel like you've hit a glass ceiling where you are and you're like, is this it? Is this all I can sort of look forward to? I feel like there's a lot more potential here. I'm just going to show you in the upright, okay? As you can see, there's an opportunity. As you can see, look, there's a face there and there's like a moth over it. It really is reminding me right now of that film Silence of the Lambs, okay? So perhaps there's something that there's some sort of whistleblowing moment here and you're keeping silent on it. You feel like you're forced to stay silent on it, and it's keeping you stuck. We got it in reverse there. So this indicates, it's almost like an energy of resistance, but there's something here about obsession as well and accountability. Okay, so either you're dealing with someone who is quite obsessively sort of making your situation 10 times worse than it could be. Maybe this person's micromanaging you or something. There's definitely an energy here of someone keeping you stuck, or something keeping you stuck, keeping you down. You need to ask yourself, is that you, Taurus, or is that the situation? Please don't show the messenger when I say this, because sometimes I look at a situation personally and I'm like, okay, my intuition is telling me and my emotions are telling me I'm not happy within a situation. Is this due to my mindset of the job? Am I getting in my own way? Or is this something that is external that is affecting me? I always ask myself that question first. Being a Scorpio, I always want to make sure that I'm not getting in my own way first before I decide to make any big decisions. So I like to weigh up all options from all sides, just so that I'm being a little bit fair on my circumstances as well as what I'm feeling. Now, what is behind you? The Magician. So yeah, we got the same energy here. You've made a pact with yourself to manifest something better. Whatever your visions are, you're definitely turning them into reality. There's accomplishment here. You're overcoming any obstacles and you're accomplishing a goal. You've set your mind to it. Okay, so already you are coming into balance with all the elements, inspiration, emotions, you got the materials and the tools, and you've got the voice to speak up for whatever it is that you want. So there is passion here, there is drive, there is knowledge, and there is emotion. The Magician indicates, you're manifesting the spirit. So be mindful of what you think about, because you're bringing it about, okay? The overall energy is the King of Pentacles and the Emperor there, along with an Ace of Fire and the Hermit. So whatever it is you do, it may be a solitary energy for a while, and you may be really focusing on your dreams and goals and going a little bit MIA. They're just saying viva to me, viva, viva. So, viva, everyone, well, viva, like good life sort of thing. So Viva, maybe your nickname is Viva or something. Please take it as it resonates. Maybe that's the name of the company or something. What is above you? We have the Two of Voices. So the Two of Voices is another energy of indecision. Time to make a compromise, okay? Two of Voices is the Two of Swords. You can go in a couple of directions there, and you're trying to work out what is the best way to get to the sort of door that opens up your passion. Can you see right there? That is the heart of the matter. And as you can see, both roads kind of lead to similar pathways, but one obviously gets there faster or in a more healthy fashion there. Two of Voices also indicates that you're in quite a good position. So whatever way you choose, it will be right for you. But there is an option here for you to sort of really make a decision about your journey ahead, because I feel like whatever it is, I feel like it will be balanced and fair. That's what I'm getting. And also I feel like there's something about truth here as well. It's just really reminding me of, even though this is not the Justice card, it's really reminding me of justice, okay? And that's just reminding me of justice. It's not Spirit, give me that, okay? So they give me a name, Abigail. Abigail. So either your name is Abigail, or you're dealing with someone called Abigail at work or something like that. Please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everybody. If it doesn't resonate with you, it doesn't mean it's not your reading. It just means that they want that person to pay close attention to the reading. Okay, so what is in the near future? Page of Emotions. So this is the Page of Cups, okay? An offer to do something that you love, to follow your bliss. So definitely an offer coming on in here for you. So, either this is, as you can see, I love this card. If you can have a look with that, we've got you see, it's like an octopus there, all the tentacles. There's a lot of opportunities. I feel like there's a lot of opportunities that are going to actually be reaching out for you that will be really great for you. But you have the business mind to get the right opportunity for you. And as you can see as well, there's two gateways here in this human. There's the gut, and then there's heart. Okay, so your gut instinct will never lead you astray, and following your heart is the most important thing. So I feel like you're actually, because you are honoring and yourself and what you do, and you're loving what you do, you attract more opportunities to do whatever it is that you do. There'll definitely be something. It is a surprise when you get a page. It's something new, and there'll be some sort of news there. Now, there's something here, Taurus, about now this is not going to speak to everybody, but there's something here about volunteer work. Perhaps you, whatever it is that you do is, or want to do, is something different than you've already done before. Okay, so you may have sort of opened yourself up to do some volunteer work, to get a little bit of like apprenticeship going on, or some contacts there. There's definitely an energy of you opening up to something new there, and maybe even studying a little bit more on whatever it is that you're trying to action. So if you're getting your own business off the ground, for example, you may have been doing a lot of research, reaching out to people who've already done whatever it is that you're trying to do, so that you can learn how to do it and how not to do it. Because some people who've done it before you, they've made a lot of mistakes before they got to a finished product or something like that. So you may be reaching out to these people, because we got the Emperor card there, just to say, hey, do you have any advice of, I see that you set up a very successful business. I was just wondering if you got any advice, do's or don'ts, that may help me along the way. I don't feel like you'll be a competitor. I feel like you'd work in harmony with this person, but definitely a surprise opportunity coming towards you. Now, what is your advice to yourself in this moment? The Hierophant. Who's the right people to partner up with? Okay, the Hierophant is a Taurian energy as well. It is about traditions, it's about convention, it's about expectations. You got very high expectations of yourself, Taurus, and when you've got the Hierophant card, there's an energy here of institution, okay? Partnering up with the right people, or the right businesses, or the right jobs. You're not just going to partner up with any old body. It's got to be the best of the best, okay, that is right for your situation. As you can see here, there's a lot of sort of candles and lights. So there's a lot of opportunities popping up here and there. But that figure there sitting on the rocks there, she's naked for a reason. She's open and vulnerable. And vulnerable is, people think a vulnerable state is a negative state, but it's not. It's a receptive state. Okay, you're open to all the opportunities that pop up, but you're in a position that's high up to see what is right for you, okay? And also there's an energy here of you connecting to your higher self to sort of see what is the best for you. So really connecting to a higher practice, perhaps, maybe doing some sort of meditation or manifesting, and the secret keeps popping up. So maybe you have been dallying or dipping in and out with the book The Secret. I'm not here to sort of sell anything or advertise anything, so it's just popping up in the reading, so I'm just going to mention it there for you. Okay, now what is the environment? We have the Nine of Materials in the reverse. So the Nine of Materials in reverse, be a little bit mindful of this. Nine of Materials is the Nine of Coins, okay, Nine of Pentacles. So be a little bit mindful of workaholism, okay? You may have cut yourself off a little bit, which is wonderful because you need to focus on a dream or a goal, but just be mindful of cutting yourself off completely and being, completely overwhelmed by just work, because all work and no play makes Taurus a very dull girl or boy, but most importantly, a very tired one, okay? So definitely that Hermit energy is important. We need time out sometimes, okay? Everything's going to kick off for you in a very positive way. So just make sure you get rest there. Also, the Nine of Pentacles there, Nine of Materials, is an energy of whatever it is you're doing. You won't be completely in a solitary energy for long. I feel like you'll be making the right partnerships for your financial future. Okay, so the environment is opening yourself up to meeting people who are like-minded or soul tribe members. Also, what is your hopes and fears? We got the Six of Inspiration. Now, the Six of Inspiration, there's a fear here of, failure. Okay, now Taurus, we all got that fear. We set ourselves up to fail every time we do something, and that's the beauty of it. If you look at people like Edison or Tesla, they did things like hundreds of times before they got their eureka moment. Okay, failure. I wish I could actually just eradicate the word failure from the dictionary, because they're literally showing me the dictionary right now and going to the word failure. But I wish I could. I don't know why they're doing that, but maybe they want me to explain it in this way, which is what they're giving me. If I could eradicate the word failure, and just replace it with learning, because that's what we're doing. When something doesn't go the way that we'd hoped first, it is an indication that we have learned how it doesn't work and what to change for the next time. Okay, it's about getting back on the horse. You're going to be very, very successful in this situation. The Six of Wands indicates there is potential for victory and for reward and recognition within the area that you're inspired by. Six of Inspiration is the Wands there. Whatever you're passionate about. But of course, whenever we do something that we love, Taurus, it is often nerve-wracking because we're opening ourselves up to criticism or the opportunity to fail. So I feel like hopes and fears here. There's a slight indication here that you could be fearful of success as well, just to let you know. Because, how can I put that? I don't know if you just saw that, but there was a big flash of light there. So my guides were just giving me like, either you are wanting to be in the public eye, or I'll check it on the camera anyway, but there was an indication that Spirit just gave me a flash of light. They're indicating either someone is either in photography or something, or is in front of the camera. I'm not sure what that is. So if that's you, or you want to be, there's something in this message for you. Also, maybe within your social standing, your community, you are wanting to be quite prevalent in terms of being vocal about something. Maybe you are a whistleblower on something, Taurus, and you're going to get some sort of attention there. So they just wanted to me to mention that. Now we got a Four of Inspiration as well. It's in the reverse. So there's also a fear here. If you partner up with somebody that you trust, there's a fear here that you may separate. Okay, also there's an energy here as well that maybe to do what you want to do, you have to leave home or leave state or leave someplace, and there's just a little bit of worry here, but they're indicating you have the potential to be very, very successful and have the right partnerships. But this is in the fear, the hopes and fears section for you. Okay, now thanks so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurus? What do they need to know regarding an outcome? Can you please guide them for their highest good? Sorry, they just asked me to go again. Thank you so much. Okay, so we have a couple of things going on here. We have the Wheel of Fortune, but it's in the reverse. Okay, now this indicates there'll be maybe some sort of delay, or basically they're giving me an energy here that it's out of control for you. Okay, there is a resistance here, so they want you to it's almost like, and again, don't shoot the messenger, Taurus, because they're just indicating what I was saying right at the beginning about getting in your own way, or sometimes I get in my own way. So they're just giving me the Wheel of Fortune in reverse there, that there is some sort of resistance to the change. Okay, but April sees you, or you have been, and so just be mindful when you're putting the brakes on and when you're actually taking your brakes off the situation. You have the potential to achieve so much here, but they're just asking you, where are you blocking yourself? Now, the High Priestess in the reverse indicates there's something coming to the surface here, whether it's a repression of some sort of dream or goal that you've always wanted to do, and you've just sort of kept it hidden and really not even decided to do it because society kind of binds us all to the idea that we need to get a 9-to-5 job, we need to pay the bills, we need to buy a home, we need to meet a person, we need to settle down, we need to do all these wonderful things and pay the system and stuff like that. Now that's wonderful, of course. Some people want to buy into that system. Some people, most people, all of us, really don't have a choice but to buy into the system, right? So we all have to do that. But I feel like there's something here that you were inspired by, something that you really wanted to do for a long time, Taurus, that maybe you didn't do because circumstances did not allow you to do. I feel like this repression, I feel like you are actually deciding to buck a trend here and sort of let it come to the surface. I feel like I feel like there's an opportunity here to sort of see, I knew it, because did you see that card? It started to try and change there. I just feel like there's this energy where you want to use your inspiration, just go for it. Okay, it's like feel the fear and do it anyway. We have an 8 of inspiration here, 8 of wands. So there's definitely action, there's definitely change. There's some sort of a news arriving here. Now, whether it is an opportunity, maybe you put your resume out there for a little bit with some people, or maybe you've been connecting to the right people, and someone's going to get back to you and say, hey, Taurus, I got a really awesome idea here, or got some advice for you, and it leads you down an opportunity or a path to action, whatever it is that you're strongly emotional about. 8 of inspiration indicates there's velocity and speed. You're headed in the right direction. There's changes being made here, and it's allowing you to move forward. And we also have 9 of inspiration. Now, 9 of inspiration indicates you may feel a little bit sort of like chaotic in this energy. It's almost, again, like that caution, okay? It's a wounded warrior kind of energy whenever I get this. It's almost like you got 2 advices on your shoulder. One is saying go for it, and the other one's like, no, don't. But what I feel like is that there's winds of change here, and there's a lot of opportunity that is going to, even if you feel like your boundary's up and you're feeling that fear, I feel like you're going to persist with whatever it is that you're really passionate about, and I feel like you're going to achieve great things. Now, again, we've got a page of materials. It's in the upright. So pages, you got a page of emotions here and a page of materials. This indicates that whatever it is that you're wanting to do, Taurus, you're going to hear some sort of news, and it's going to be very, very successful. Now, page of materials is page of coins. It's either some sort of new job, a raise, a promotion, or just money news. So maybe you decide to stay where you are, but you've almost had a bit of a crumbling epiphany moment, and you may have like gone to the boss already and said, hey, look, I'm working really hard here and it's great and everything that I've got a job. I'm super excited and I'm really grateful. But is there any chance that, the budget can stretch to some sort of raise or something like that, or something to work towards? Because, I'm feeling that I've hit a glass ceiling here and I want to expand. I want to stay. So maybe you've asked something diplomatically and they're going to offer more money. There's definitely an energy here, though, that financially things are blossoming, because the page of materials indicates there's growth, and it's going to be very sweet. The reward is going to be epic, okay? So if you've been waiting, if you've lost your job, for example, and it took you quite by surprise and it was a shock, you're manifesting something new. There's a new job coming on in, a new job offer. It's actually something that you really enjoy doing and something that you love, wanted to do for a long time, that actually brings you in the big money, okay? Now, they're really indicating, because the candle is dimming here, so they're really indicating here that it's almost like finding your mojo, finding your passion again. But as you can see, quite a journey. There's some sort of news coming on in pages. They bring news, okay? And that page of earth indicates some sort of communication that comes on in that keeps you committed to prosperity. You're going to see the first signs of tangible success and undeniable evidence that your hard work will pay off and that your dreams are actually grounded in reality. The start of a new project or the start of a new investment here, everything starts with a plan, okay? So I feel like the beginning of something really big, and I feel like you're a doer. Whatever your decisions are, you have the ability to attract what you need. Okay, so very, very exciting energy there for April. I'm just going to give you an advice card before we close. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. I'll just pop that there. Thank you so much. Can you please guide? They actually see it showing me someone picking flowers. So either you're currently just coming in from wherever and you've picked some flowers and you're just arranging them or something. Please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone. I really feel like someone has clipped them or something, or picked them. but there's an energy here of cultivation. So maybe if that's you, there's something in this message for you. If it's not, I mean, energetically, it could mean that you're cultivating something wonderful and new. Things are blossoming for you. Thank you so much, Spirit guys. They also give me the name Simon. So either your name is Simon or you're dealing with someone called Simon. I mean, your company name could be called Simon, or maybe even an avenue or a bridge or something. Please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone. Sorry, they just said to go again. Thank you so much for that. Woo! Okay, so we have celebration. Absolutely. There is definitely going to be cause for celebration here, Taurus. A very exciting time for you. And we have grace. Now, whenever I get the word grace, there's an energy here of, you know, graceful endings, bringing new beginnings. But I feel like, I just feel like things are going to get easier. That's what I feel, Taurus. Things are going to get easier. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, and Angels. Any final advice for my beautiful Taurus for April 2021 for their career? What are they meant to see for their highest good? Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. Okay, this is not going to be for everyone, but they're showing me someone, they look, the way that I'm seeing it is someone really kind of like looking at their toes. Okay, so either you're looking at your toes, investigating your toes. I mean, maybe you're painting your toes, but I'm not seeing that right now. What I'm seeing is someone really looking at the toes. So, I mean, maybe you've got an issue in that area or something. They're just focusing on the toes. So please take that as it resonates also. Thank you so much. Okay, so what do we got here? We got observer, okay, and we got number 49. When you reduce it, 4 plus 9 is 13. That's the death card. Endings bringing new beginnings. And as you can see, this fox here, foxes are very clever. They're very shrewd. And we got an egg here. He's sitting on an egg. I don't know why I've called him a he, but it could be a she. They're sitting on an egg there. And so maybe you're sitting on some sort of information, whether you're trying to manifest a new position and you're keeping it on the down low and not actually telling anyone at your work, because that would not be the right time. As you can see, the fox has got a telescope looking at the moon. Now the moon is all about illusion, but as you can see, it's sleeping. So you can see that actually the stars are aligning for some sort of success here. The fear is sort of becoming a little bit more dormant. You're starting to see through it. And maybe you're observing for the right moment to take a leap of faith into something new. I'm going to read from the book because I don't want to tell you anything wrong there. Number 49. 49. Let's see, we have 49. Perspective, objectivity, prosperity message. It is an advantageous moment for you to get some distance from what you're doing and see your work and your projects from a different perspective. The trick is to connect to the essence of your goals and inspirations and aspirations while letting the form and timing be dictated by spirit. That's why you got that Wheel of Fortune in reverse, okay? Because it's out of your control. They're going to dictate the timing. It says here, you may also be too personally attached to an outcome and unable to see the miracle because it's not turning out exactly as you planned. Trust spirit. The perfect version of your abundance is right in front of you. Remain neutral and curious and watch the miracle unfold. Okay, so wonderful energy there for you. I'm just going to give you a trinket before we close. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides and Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurus? Okay, they've only given me one. Oh, I'm loving the one that they gave me, though. They gave you Pegasus. Okay, now Pegasus is a beautiful energy of rising up. It's about destiny and fate, the law of karma in play here. This is about things transforming in terms of your work. Synchronicities, meaningful synchronicities and coincidences will start to form in your world if they haven't already. It indicates there's a lot of change. It also connects to the Ace of Air in this particular deck, which is about clarity, new ideas, and communication coming on in, new communication to help you rise up and have some sort of triumphant success here, okay? Now they want this on the Magician card. This one? Yes, Magician card. because whatever it is you're manifesting, Taurus, you're going to be very, very successful, okay? Personally, I would have thought they want it on the King of Pentacles, but they want it on the Magician. What you think about, you bring about, Taurus. So very exciting energy for April. You'll start to see some sort of shift there, and there's going to be definitely some news coming your way in the near future regarding a project or some sort of extra finances. Okay, my beautiful Taurus, I will leave that there. I hope something resonated in this reading for you. If it did, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell. That's important because it lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Also, if you, okay, as I'm talking, they just said sidekick, sidekick. So either you've just written the word sidekick or not psychic, but sidekick. S-I-D-E, they just asked me to be really clear, S-I-D-E, and then separate word K-I-C-K, okay? So either that's about you partnering up with a sidekick or something like that. Please take it as it resonates, okay? Also, if you'd like to win a personal reading, all you have to do is take 10 minutes out of your day to manifest what it is you truly want to achieve. Pick just one thing. We all want a lot of things, but choose one and really see it, feel it, taste it, touch it like you have it, Taurus. I want you to imagine yourself doing it. So if you want to be the boss of your own company, then see yourself doing it. Watch the money sort of start to flow on into your account. If you want to manifest new love, really see what they look like. Imagine yourself having dinner with that person, you know, where you meet, settling down with that person. Really see it, okay? And if you want to share it with the collective in the boxes below, please feel free to. But if you don't want to because it's private, just put the word love and I will gravitate towards one lucky subscriber and announce that winner on the 12th of April when the new moon is in Aries. It's a very critical new moon of the year for cultivating and manifesting your visions, okay, and your dreams. So maybe do some sort of ritual on that day as well for yourself. Thank you so much, my beautiful Taurus. Love and light.